It's your host, Drake. Be Drake with Everything Culture.
Somebody need to do a song for LA. Straight up. The whole time?
Yes.
Why? Why is that you? No.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Back. Good. Okay. You back from our Viagra break. Everybody's hard. Let's go. Our last topic of the night.
Like a rock.
Oh, like a rock.
Hey, talk about it, man. You ain't a real 90s baby. You don't know where that's from, man. Straight like that. I appreciate that.
Family patriarchs.
Mm.
Let's talk about it. Who's at the head of your table?
Man, I am the king.
Hey, straight like that. Same.
Last time I checked.
I'm the man on them streets.
And I moved away.
Oh my God.
Fortunately, it's me.
There's no head of my table because it's round. So
You can still have a head even if it's round.
Say that.
Well, you got to rub on it, G.
Like it's a magic lamp, just like that.
Make a wish. I don't know. Like, I feel like the head of tables be whoever house it is now, or the son of whose house it is. It is not really a grandparent with my family anymore because both of my grandparents gone. My dad always had the head of the table, but gone. And then my mom, she don't care where she sit. So I don't know. I haven't seen that in a long time.
It sounds like you're the nipple. It sounds like you're the head of the table.
I mean, lay them on there. Not the one Baylor sent in the chat. Mine's gonna make a little oomph to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Thud, you know?
Go shake the table a little bit. Ah! Whoa. Like, yeah, you gotta go to jail too, Baylor. But
I do miss the respect.
I was about to say that.
I miss the respect that people had to get there at a certain time, to let my grandpa do that long ass prayer about thanking the cows and the chickens and people that
say that, Green.
And pray for the people who don't have food and think about what it took in order to get what's on your plate to your plate. I kid you not, it was about a 4-minute prayer.
Amen.
And now the prayer be real quick and people just eat.
Yeah, because people ain't got time to be spending 7 minutes for you to tell the world what you did for the last 280 days. Like, we love you, but, and I say this respectfully, it's like, I don't say get to the point, but some people be giving you their life story in that prayer. And it's like, we can talk about this at the table, just not before we can get to the table. My uncle used to do that, God rest his soul. We would tell him, it's like, okay, we understand where you're going and all the places that we need to thank. We are thankful for all of them. But then when you start talking about, well, Tuesday at work, this happens, like, no, okay, that we have to draw a line at certain things.
Don't do that, Greg.
And
that's a testimonial to the turkey. That's a testimonial to the turkey. You gotta let him be great. He smelled them yams from the corner. He knew them chitlins cooking in the back. He was just speaking through his spirit.
Because what he would do was he would, and again, God rest his soul, because I'm still kind of pissed off about it, and he know it. He probably laughing up there, but he would go and say the prayer because he would stand in front of the food, say the prayer, only to turn around and be the first one to get a plate.
I said here that's his testimonial to the turkey. He knew what he was doing. Greg, Greg, he knew that if he didn't say nothing, that he'd be in the back. If he the one that's doing the preaching and he's praying over the turkey, he's gonna get the first wing. I feel like that's.
I'm not saying prayers need to have a time limit, but they definitely need to have a walking off song like the Grammys. When people talk too much during their award ceremony, when they get the award, it's like, all right, look, bro, like we need to wrap it up, box. Yeah, but again, I feel as though like you have to have the prayer, which I'm all for. But again, 90 seconds or less. I think that's fair.
Drake got a lot to say.
I think that's fair.
Ooh, yeah, look, I don't have this on a button. I'm gonna get it now to think about it. I need some gospel music pop behind me.
Ooh.
Because if it was not for the Lord, that's what we here to praise for Thanksgiving, thankful out to make it here. Because what I've been through, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not just blessing the food. I gotta say how thankful I am for the people who's with me, okay? I am thankful for being able to make it here another day. I am thankful to have Shan to be able to host us and keep us on order when we come together for the show. I am thankful for Greg to bring his personality and spirit and just to be here in presence with us and have enjoyment with one another in fellowship. I am thankful for Baylor to be the personality and father he continued to be and be that beacon of light of support of other men and podcasts and spontaneity that he represents. I am thankful for Gigi to be president and just bless us with the sultry voice, personality, and wisdom that she has pertains to. And I'm thankful for this food that the Lord has blessed us to have. It is. Some people don't have that spirit in them. Okay, and it's different. Okay.
See, but don't Drake. I'm not gonna lie. Like I understand where Greg was coming from, but even I was ready to eat. At this point, I was like, "Amen." Everybody was like, "Grab turkey." Everybody was cool.
And even then,
because let me tell you, hey, go ahead and eat it. But somebody, what did Kendrick say? Ain't nobody praying for me. All my grandma's dead. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Right what we talking about right now. The matriarch and patriarch is gone. Cause y'all nobody praying for nobody no more. If you have a big family, it's gonna take time to pray for them and make sure what they praying. Yeah. And go now. I got one auntie. She want everybody to pray. I don't need everybody to pray. Everybody got to take. We hold hands and every single person take a simple prayer. I don't need all that. I need to have a prayer warrior. Shout out to Stella Johnson, which was a missionary. Thank you, Granny. Grandma. I have a granny and I have a grandma. Okay. But when I tell you, it's a different feeling. And I used to be like that, but now when I'm being thankful for seeing one another, because I've seen it when things are bad. Like I come from a very passionate family. We gonna love you just as much as we go fight you. All right. You'll get both up. But the thing is, it's like, man, what Jan was going all the way back to the patriarch. Me and my wife, I don't know, we're respected. I think matriarch and patriarch come with respect more than anything else.
Yep.
It's like I see with some people that y'all like been saying who houses is at. Cause it used to be at one person house always, but as I even mentioned earlier, we all are doing so well and got things we can have it in numerous houses now. Like my wife and I came back to Houston, because we knew our responsibility to our families. Okay, we ain't even got kids yet, but everybody's already looking at our kids like they royalty already. And I'm like, they just Drakes. They are gonna be a little bougie. I'm letting you know that now.
She got family in Texas.
Yes, both our families. We both are from East Texas, and both our larger families are from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We don't have a lot of family in Houston, and that's why we're in Houston. But the thing is,
he's smart. He's important.
You did, but it's to that point. Like I have older cousins is older than me, and they call them cousin so and so and cousin so and so. With my other little nephews, nieces, and all that, I'm Uncle Brandon though. So, and the thing is, when they come around, auntie, my wife, auntie culture. You feel me? Let's say that we have a very known when you come to our home, you have peace. We're going to praise the Lord. We're gonna have fun. You ain't got to know everything we doing in this house, but we go enjoy. We go play spades. We go talk noise, and we go leave, and we ain't gonna be a lot of drama. We do not bring drama in our household. But when I tell you, it's something when we have that connection. Once again, we got people older and their respect, and because I respect my matriarch and patriarchs. That's the thing. I see the effort they go through. I've hosted Thanksgiving before. Have y'all hosted a holiday? Ooh, that's work. That is work.
I don't want to do that.
But that's the difference in a matriarch. They want to. And sometimes they don't want to, but they go do it because they know the responsibility for everybody else in the family. Like and it started with me with not Thanksgiving, the family reunion when we was having committees and talking about this stuff, and I'm sitting with other elders. Like I'm in my early 30s, they're in their 60s, 70s, and I'm seeing how things go and process, the good and the bad. Okay, and one thing I said, I spoke up, and I said my other auntie supported me, like, that's why we love you, baby. Because I be getting like, even my family is almost like a government. Okay, like I've been knighted by some of the golden children of the family, the golden ones, like my Aunt Pinky and my grandfather, they're like, and even my older cousin, you got it, and I take that as respect. I do, but I also still genuinely like. When I made that statement, like, hey, because we were talking about how much it cost, we was going to charge people, like everybody, all the adults have to pay like $20 for the family reunion. And I'm like, everybody don't have $20. Well, if you don't have it and you're not a kid, you can't come. And I said, well, what's the point then?
Right.
All right.
Because we're doing it for the kids. That's what we're really doing it for. Because if our kids and the youth, the ones that gonna be feeding us applesauce and hopefully if they need change our diapers or making sure somebody ain't beating on us later on in life, they need to see the stability and that they're loved and that they're welcome. They're not ostracized. Because this is before we start, we shouldn't have to rely on the government. We shouldn't have to rely on outside entities when you have a strong family.
Yep.
And I understand everybody doesn't have that. And it's not going to be stable when you just have one or two people helping out when people need it, when we all can be able to support it and respect one another.
Right.
Yeah. I fully agree.
And it falls down, and Shane answered it. She don't want it. But if the patriarch fell into your lap, are you willing to pick it up and run with it? Or you kind of like, it's whatever. Once again, we sit at a round table. We all respect each other equally.
That's why it's very important when you meet people and just like, so how close are you with your family? Do they expect you every Sunday to do X, Y, and Z? If we were together, do you expect me to wake up and go to church with you every Sunday? Ask those questions.
Those are very important questions.
I ask those questions because I don't want to come into somebody's life and be like, well, yeah, I used to do X, Y, and Z, but I'm in a relationship now and they don't like this or they don't do this. Because I'm perfectly okay being the person that's just like, I know you going to your parents' house or I know you going to this house. I don't want to come, but tell them I said hi. I don't want to put somebody in a space where they're expecting someone to come with them that they're with, and I'm not it. I don't have any problem seeing you sometimes, but I'm not with the routine. I hate routine. I don't want you feeling obligated to have my time every time this day. So it's kind of weird for me. People be like, why you but they don't get it. And it takes a lot of time for people to get it, which is why I skipped this, but this should have came first before this. I think friends over family works for me. I think my family assumes that people are supposed to do certain things because they delegate it and they don't really care about how other people's lives are set up. With my friends, because they see me in work, they see me in life, they know what my goals are and they respect my goals. They get why I can't do X, Y, and Z. they get why I do X, Y, and Z, and they respect it more than someone who's related to me that feels like I'm obligated to do X, Y, and Z. So for me, I've made my friends more so my family and close knit than my relatives, because it's kind of like, if you didn't talk to me all year and this one day is coming up and this holiday, your expectations is I now should do X, Y, and Z because that's what I put you on this list to do. And you need to show up here. But I ain't talked to you all year. And it's like this automatic assumption that you're going to be happy about it and you're going to be able to get from point A to point B with no problem. And this is just what we're going to do to show face. I'm not into showing face. I'll show face with you if I'm genuinely cool with you and it's good energy. But I'm not showing face just because we share the same bloodline.
Yeah, I think I've given family enough of the olive branch to know that it's not something that I expect from them. It's something. It's like it costs you nothing. You can spend time with your family. But now I feel as though the people that I've chosen respect my time, and they want to be there. Family feel as though, like you said, obligated, but they have to be there. They're there for the appearance. They're there for the optics of if I don't show up, then they're not going to show up for me. I never have those issues with my friends. And the reason why I never have those issues with my friends is because we show up for each other because of the fact that it's like it's not just a friendship for us. We're not like here for appearances. We're here because it's like we genuinely care. And one would think, well, that's what you should expect from your family. But the thing is, it's on us at like this current generation to instill what was supposed to be instilled in us. Mm-hmm. Like for me, like my grandmother, she used to always say, hey, like, you know, you and your sister, you get in an argument, and my mom, the same thing. You and your sister get in an argument, you better not leave this room until you make up.
Yeah.
And that's been a thing for us forever. She could hate my guts about an argument or something like that, but we do not leave without giving each other a hug and having an understanding. So when it comes to like Thanksgiving and when it comes to family events, a lot of people that are a part of your family, the only reason they're there is because they're going to go to their friends, to their peers, and talk about how ain't shit their family is. A lot of families who have these issues, the reason why they have the issues is because they don't want to speak to said family. They don't want to say, you know what, you burned me. Like you feel, and when I say that, I'm saying it in the gist of like, okay, like we didn't have the opportunity to talk about why we have this grievance, why we just don't get along right now. And the opportunity was there for Thanksgiving. It was there for birthday parties. It was there for those moments you skipped because you felt as though it wasn't important. And the reason why is they feel as though, okay, I can't sit across the dinner table and have communion and spend that time and also have to have that hard talk about, hey, this cousin doesn't get along with this cousin, but they can go and, you know, go to a separate room, air out their grievances. The reason why they don't want to do that is because it's hard to have that conversation with someone who, one, is your family and your bloodline, but two, somebody who knows you and wants nothing from you. Mm-hmm. It's really rough to have those talks, but ultimately, just like speaking for me, the reason why my friends, including you all, are family, like we say Podfam and stuff like that, and I take that to heart, is because of the fact that I would just respect the golden rule. I want to treat others the way I would like to be treated. That doesn't have to be a family or a friend thing. You should just say, you know what, this is what I want from you. This is what I expect from you. And if you can't own up to that, if you can't be a part of that, then why are you here? So a lot of people, like Shan, like you had said, like they put more respect on their friends' names because of the fact that they respect them back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where I lay it.
And I also feel like people who have their parents still and they're married and they have their grandparents still, I feel like they're wealthy. And very rare that they feel how like lucky they are, because in their minds this is regular. They haven't lost anybody yet. But when you are an adult and you have kids and you don't have a family house to go to, and you can't go to your parents' house, and your kids don't have grandma and grandpa's house to go to, you start to feel like you're just dropped in life and you're just living. It's not very like, well, if God forbid, if an emergency happens, I can go stay here with, my parents or my grandparents, and then I can bounce back. A lot of my generation, my 80s people, my late 80s people, we gotta figure it out, because there's no, let me stay at this house for 6 months while I get it together to go to, because my mom doesn't own a home. My dad is already passed. So I kind of have to figure it out. And I hope that my kids can grow up and be an adult and come home to my house, and be able to have a space in my house and bring their people that they meet in life to my house. And with inflation, is hard to imagine what that might look like, but like that's what I'm seeing future wise for them with me. And so I try my best to make sure what I try to create for them as they grow up is healthy, so they feel like when I'm an adult, do I want to come back to this? Because a lot of kids, they grow up and they see how they're raised and they see how their parents do things down. They're just like, I can't wait till I grow up so I don't have to be here. So
yeah. So you just helped me answer the question that you said to start the talk, and I'll just give you my answer. When you asked about if I have seasonal depression, or when we were speaking on seasonal depression, my answer that's definitive is it's not a seasonal depression. It's me realizing my mortality, because I'm around those older family members and those older like friends, family, cousins, and stuff like that. And then we also recognize that the people that were there before, the aunts and uncles, the grandparents and stuff like that, that they aren't there. It's a reminder that like, your circle gets smaller.
Yeah.
And with Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, like having those holidays, it's like somebody's missing. Like not all those Thanksgivings are going to be the same. When your uncle's gone, when your grandparents are gone, it's like, oh, like maybe it could be considered depression, but it could just be like you're realizing your mortality. Like, people just are sporadically gone, and just year in and year out, things change, but you also are getting older as well. So the person that you may have been at 19, 20, 21 for Thanksgiving, hanging out with your cousins, now you're a parent. You are, you're responsible for someone, but you're also responsible for the people who are older than you, that you have to hold on to their legacy. That is you realizing like your mortality. So that's my answer. Like, it's not depression. It's just realizing like we're not here forever. Right. So we have to just enjoy it while we're here. So
thank you, Greg. That's my answer. Feel better for 2023. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. You should tweet that. I swear to God. That definitely put things in perspective, because seasonal depression is definitely a thing and something that people continue to perpetuate and use it. But when you put it in that way, it allows someone to provide themselves grace, as well as allow them to heal and still understanding where they're trying to head, because life really happens to everybody. So shout out that was very enlightening. So thank you, Greg.
No doubt.
And on top of that, put some topping on top of that. Maybe not someone not being here anymore, but slowly watching someone deteriorate. Like my mom finding out Friday she only has 49% of, you saw those balloons? She only has.
That's what I saw early. Did you see the hearts earlier? I'm like, what is going on?
She only has 49% of her hearing in both ears. So Friday she got a hearing aid. So I'm slowly watching my mom become this grandma for real. And I'm just like, girl, okay, so what's new? And then she's telling me how she lost all this weight. I said, you're turning me into your mom. She was like, what do you mean? I said, your mom kept getting smaller and smaller every time I would see her. And it's that, and just making sure that you're keeping up with those people and you're checking in with those people and you're seeing those people and you're learning from those people, because their time is ticking and you don't really get to say when that's going to be, because it's not like you're pregnant and you have a baby, you know that baby has to come out at 9 months, like you don't know. And so I'm just like, every day I try to talk to my mom to see what's up, see what's going on. But that is like, I mean, I don't really feel bad about it. It's just like, okay, I get to watch my mom become this old lady. So it's very interesting.
Shane, I don't know if you ever, I think it's called, I can't think of the name of this comic book strip. They be making very, 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 very dry humor. That's straight. It's like aliens, and they say they're like blue. Are they like blue?
I don't know. No,
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you, because they be saying stuff like straightforward what it is. People are deteriorating, dying. Yeah, I need to make this. Oh, but Shan be so blunt when saying, "Oh, people are getting older and aging. Oh, they wasting away and dying." What? Yeah, I'm thinking something. Trying to be so straightforward and to the cut, like, yeah, losing hair. That mean you know that mean, right? You know, you know what that mean, right? And I'm like, yeah, shit, have a little bit more cool with it. Yeah, I just see them growing old and deteriorating, just growing and not growing old, but deteriorating is the word. I'm like, yeah, but it's the truth. Once again, it's the truth.
I mean, it's like Ari's dad. He was trying to make a joke, and he was like, "Where's your dad?" I was like, "He's dead. He's in the dirt." He was like, "You're so just cold blooded." I said,
"But it's Shane." Should I remember Shane got mad because she don't like when people say when people pass away they're gonna just say that they dead. Shane.
No, I don't like when people be like, "You're late." What they late?
The late. They don't live it. It's a point. It's a culture, Shane. It's culture. But case in point. Friends, family. Your friends is your family. Yeah. I think that's the best way I can put it. Not everybody in your family, your friend. You know, you do have some responsibility for some. And everybody, and let me tell you, all these people you think you like I was raised about, everybody you think is your friend ain't your friend either.
Yeah.
Being in a family is something, it was kind of like a gang thing. You feel me? Y'all have a connection, y'all have a tie, y'all have the same grandma. That's y'all connection. Y'all have the same parent. That's y'all connection. At time you have the same great grandparents, okay? If your family get to that big, y'all still sharing to come together for the great grandparents, that's special.
That's amazing.
The saying, when they come back, yeah, my great grandma is Chantal. Talk about it. And you want your great grandchildren to get along and like, hey, I love all y'all. Y'all need to get along. That's the gang right there. That's the clique. Unfortunately,
everybody at the table
and unfortunately, grandma, great granny, Shan, your great grandson, you know, Ari's daughter, you know, son, he a bitch. Like you gonna have that. Like he gonna have to see me what like it gets it like boy more because technically like Baylor said, me and Baylor are cousins. We are up there, okay?
Okay.
Am I making sense? We all are related. All of us are related. All of us are connected one way or another. So when you meet friends, that's just like your relative that's been removed 5 times shit. You know, I hope I'm making sense. So when you like, because I have some people like I'm talking about, I got people that I'm related to that we have no biological connection.
Oh, we got those too.
Oh, I got aunties and cousins that they might not be my auntie or my cousin. I've had people that I call cousins come about it, they really are my cousin. And I ain't even talking about that. We have this, our grandparents are siblings.
Mm.
You know, understand? Like it's that, like it's like that. So when you build connections with people, because all your cousins ain't gonna kick it with you, but you can, hey, we still had that connection. I want you to know that we know our connection. Same thing with friends. Like people hang out with people from their alma mater. Like go to hey, all these homecomings is happening right now. Quick tip about everything culture. I ain't never been to a homecoming in my college or high school.
Me either.
But that's a connection a lot of people share.
I haven't done it either. I feel like it's a choice, and that's okay.
Absolutely. And the same thing when it comes down to family. It's same time to come down to friends. Same thing to come down with work. You ain't got to go to them holiday parties.
I hate holiday parties.
I love them. I got pictures of my phone still live from holiday parties. This would be different.
I love holiday parties, especially work holiday parties.
I be learning too much at the holiday party.
But I'm the one that's creeping out, leaving early.
Yeah, we know, Shan. We know. I went if I throw a party, Shan gonna be there for 15 minutes. She gonna be there at the beginning. But when stuff start getting a little too niggerty, Shan will be sliding out.
Hey Shan,
I'm taking her keys. She's staying right with me.
Okay. Yeah, I used to be the person at the holiday party, be like, "Oh yeah, man, you know what? I'm only staying until 7, 8 o'clock," and then I just people watch, and then next thing you know, it's 1:30 in the morning. It's like, "Oh, these niggas making out. They going and they doing this, that, and the third. They telling the secrets, talking about how much they make, how much salary bonuses and stuff they got." I'm like, "Okay, I'm right here. I'm listening. Keep going. Keep going."
I'm both.
One of the most.
I'm being that.
I'm the one.
I'm the one to be pointing out. I'm the one to point out. Greg, why Greg ain't drinking? Greg ain't drinking, y'all. And you can't do that.
See?
Yeah, they be
he's the trouble starter.
See, that's why you have an after party and you have the after party, after party, the after party. But everybody don't get invited to everything.
When I pull up, I used to park my car far away from the house. They'd be like, "Why you parked all the way over there?" So when I want to leave, I can leave.
Hello.
Okay.
I used to tell him, like, being in DC, like for the holiday party. Oh no, I didn't even drive in. I'll Uber home.
Well, that's
the one time I did.
That's ignorant.
Nah,
their parking is ignorant.
Holiday parties they're good at the beginning, and then around 1:30 when people start telling their feelings about each other and shit.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't want to
go. No, thank you.
It's crazy.
I learned some shit I didn't need to know, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll take it to the grave, or I'll just say it on loudmouth. So, matter of fact, that might be one of the next episodes.
So I'm gonna say this too. Well, I'm gonna just come out and close it. Your family and your friends, the connections you make are the connections you make. Well, once again, if y'all my cousins, if y'all don't show up to the event, hey, where y'all at?
Thanks.
We Pod fam. If I start showing up, if I throw a event, I'm like, hey, I'm having a big event going on. This is like big. I'm gonna have some celebrities. We got some other sponsors there: iTunes, YouTube, Spotify. I let y'all know 6 months, 3 months in advance. I need y'all to be here. This be big. This is us.
Yeah.
I may tell about 30 people that, but if y'all 4 ain't here, like what's going on?
Right.
We supposed to have that responsibility, the connection for one another.
Jacob be like, we got a problem.
Hey. Butterflies in the sky.
This guy.
I can go twice as high.
Take a look.
Reading rainbow.
I was gonna say that. The reading rainbow.
Oh my. I can't go
anywhere.
Hey, bars. Shout out whoever made that song, by the way. You know, some black people to find out.
Yeah, I feel like they wrote Ghostwriter too.
Well,
absolutely.
To close out this Friendsgiving, let's hold hands. Okay.
My hands is there. Just you don't see it, but it's
So
there.
we're going to start with Baylor. Tell us, what are you thankful for?
Didn't I tell you I don't like my family be doing this? Did I say this?
Come on, Baylor. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for y'all. Yes, Lord, I am.
Okay. For me, I'm thankful for Amazon.
I'm screaming.
Talk about it.
That's good stuff.
Okay. We gonna put a period on that for legal reasons.
Is this your package, Nathaniel? Nathaniel.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Greg.
I'm thankful for making it this far into the year so I can just say the things that I'm thankful for. So for you all, for the Pod Fam, I am thankful, but I'm also thankful that UPS is open tomorrow so I can send Baylor all of his tapes back.
Ooh.
Send them
Wait,
back
can I
then.
say
You
something
ain't
to
a
Greg?
freak like me, boss.
Praise him.
Can I say something to Greg? Can I say something to Greg? I think this one, I don't know if I ever got the chance to say this to Greg.
I get my charger. Still hold my hand.
Greg, this year has been a way for you as well. And just to kind of see some of the journeys that you have shared with us and the risk that you have taken and just being able to like still maintain and still be present. Shout out to you, because I know that it wasn't easy with all the different transitions that you had within this year in itself, and you've maintained it. You didn't drown. So shout out to you.
Oh, thank you. And I mimic and parrot everything for you, Gigi. Unfortunately, like I really need us to still do like a meetup somehow so we can actually do this hold hands thing in person.
Of course.
But yeah, like I'm so thankful for you as well, Gigi.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you.
Drake.
Gigi, okay. I want to say thankful for y'all. Thank you for the blessings that the Lord has blessed us with overall. I just want to point out that Gigi and Greg had the longest prayers of the whole handy announcements, which they complained about people doing it. I'm like, I just found that's wild, Lord. But overall, I'm thankful for the opportunity once again to continue to create, to continue to spread your word, and through me and through others that we're able to come together. I'm thankful for having the community that a lot of people that do not have. Once again, that goes back from professional to personal to just life in total. I want to say thank you again. Hopefully this episode touches people that may need this, Lord. In your name, pray.
Gigi.
I'm first and foremost grateful just waking up this morning. Sometimes I don't want to do it, y'all. However, I am grateful for y'all. You guys definitely don't understand how much you guys keep me going, even if I don't speak to y'all, because you guys are my strength. Y'all like my shield in the darkness. I don't know if shield in the darkness works, but
Amen.
If I was in war, y'all definitely take care of me more than you guys think, even without really knowing that I'm not okay. So I definitely appreciate that. I'm grateful just be able to be on this pod. Y'all know I like to talk and I love listening to y'all talk. It's like having 5 different podcasts at the same time. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm also grateful for the new opportunity that's going to be coming our way. I feel like everyone in this pod right now has opportunities that's going to be coming to them, whether it's towards the end of this year or the beginning of this new year. But I know that there's going to be greatness that's going to take away this idea of seasonal depression. And next year, we just going to say it was a holiday and we just took off that day. That's how I feel. And that's what I have. But shout out to everybody here.
Who didn't flush the toilet?
You.
Baylor.
Granny, your toilet stopped up again.
Oh my goodness. That's a Thank you for checking out She Gets It Pod. If you would like to support this podcast, you can always donate at our host, Red Circle, at redcircle.com, or the link in the show notes. You can also find the BetterHelp link in the show notes. And you can support by purchasing anything you would like off of She Gets It Shop with Teespring. Now back to the show. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. I'm happy for people finding joy in the holidays coming up. Family being around. We love all of that, okay? Working a job that brings you fulfillment sounds great, and it must feel amazing. But that's not everybody's story. What's not amazing are the people hiding that they are not happy behind a smile, and they don't know what to do to fix it. People who are battling depression every day and need a little bit more help. Their lives are not that great, but no one knows it. We are all going through things, and some people need more help than others. And they need convenient, flexible help. And you can get that today with using BetterHelp for online therapy. Use my link, betterhelp.com/SheGetsItPod for 10% off your first month of therapy. Get the help you need today.
Better stop playing in that toilet.
I would like to thank someone who's not here. Peabody, who has started this, because I would not know any of y'all.
That is a fact. Shout out, let's give
Okay,
him a round of applause right now.
Peabody.
I don't know who that is, but shout out to him.
Yeah, and Mike, hey Mike, I know what happened, big dog. It's gonna be okay. One day you're gonna come around. You shouldn't be like that. We love you. All right, they love you too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Mike. Okay, get back on track.
You gonna send Mike a hug?
Yeah, he need all of them.
I want to send him a hug.
Ooh. But yeah, thank you guys for giving me your time and your mouth. Appreciate it.
Anytime. We'll deep throat it for you anytime.
Ooh.
Granny Shan acting up again.
See, if Gigi would have put this in the chat, that's would have been like, Gigi, everybody going to jail. I'm just gonna be, technically, I would be the one in jail. Ain't that how society works?
Everybody's going to jail. Drake is having a Thanksgiving everything culture tomorrow night. So if y'all want to join that, y'all can.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he's going to tell everybody on his live, and before he starts it tomorrow is Sunday. If you are off for the week, you must be blessed. If you are traveling, please be safe. People are swiping people's credit cards for bags that they are not checking just to get extra money. They did it to my mom.
Swiper, no swiping. Granny, Greg took the last corner of the mac and cheese.
Ooh, don't do that.
Can we speak about how people don't go from the corner of mac and cheese and they just put the spoon in like the middle, or just like in?
They shouldn't be back at your house again.
Yeah, because they don't be coming over all the time, and they don't have the etiquette that's been taught to them. That's why y'all don't know how to learn spades. That's why y'all don't know how to play spades.
I'm okay with those people.
This the office.
I like the corners. Don't take my corners. Take all the middle parts. I want the corners for myself.
Let me tell you this too. If somebody invites you to their house and they're cooking, that doesn't mean you get to show up empty-handed.
That's true. And don't take the bottle home with you. My
presence is a gift, Shan. My presence is the gift. Okay. You invited me over to your house. Now you're telling me to bring you something over.
Granny Gigi locked in your room again.
You know what I'm saying? Bring some ice, something.
She in there with somebody.
That's fine. I bring cups. I got you.
And nuts don't need to go on everything. So lay off the nuts with the desserts, okay?
Yes.
You're right. People got food allergies.
Okay. I'm gonna have a sweet potato pie and ice cream. Make sure you get the right ice cream. Don't get the ice cream in the motherfucking paper box where it's gonna fall apart. Thank you.
But sometimes the ones in the plastic been sitting there since 1997.
Hard as a rock.
Okay? That baby just soft. That baby can eat them almonds. Stop babying that child. Leave. Get them off the titty.
Yo, titty out here.
Exactly.
Stop, baby.
Hey, my grandparents they would. Did y'all ever eat peanuts in the oven?
No.
Like bake the peanuts,
yeah.
Like oven roasted peanut.
Why?
Granny Dre got another plate going to his car again.
Straight up. Hey, and guess what Granny gonna say? Mind your business, Baylor. Mind your business, Ronald. And you embarrassed. And I'm like, then Baylor would have fight me. Like,
Granny, why it smell like Ben Gay and butt up in here?
That boy always been a little tattletale. Talk too much.
I can't.
That's always was your problem.
Please,
like your cousin beat up on you.
Wash your meat and wash your rice, okay?
Yes.
Hey, I will.
Please wash your rice.
Please do.
Okay. It does not go there. I saw a lady take bare naked oxtails out the package and put them in a.
That why she be see. Listen, and I'm gonna talk about rage engagement. That's a word I'm coining. Okay, rage engagement. People post stuff to piss people off. You know what I mean? People get pissed off and go crazy.
Mm.
Like, golly. It's like y'all get tired of letting people, and they make money off y'all hatred and ignorance every time. Yep. They legit. Like we already know about the grits argument, or catfish spaghetti. What's another one? The dating? That woman that posted that stuff with the dating thing. You can go back and look. I said that shit fake. That's a skit.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't even matter if it's a skit anymore, because people just want to argue because you're so stupid. But that's the thing. Yeah. And like they have bots now. They know they're gonna get engagement off you people just by saying something that irritates you. Like I'm one of the people, like if something itches, I will rub it, scratch, and move on from it. Y'all be scratching till it's like you really messing up your real relationships in life until it's a rash or a wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I had to learn to do is
I never had boiled peanut, but I'm allergic to peanuts. That's the whole point I was saying. My grandparents used to bake them damn peanuts and feed them to me. Here you go. Granny, you ain't allergic. Be sick as a dog every single. They just didn't care.
No.
You just go work out. Like once again, that is a very love them. They just knew what they would talk. But I don't know why I keep getting itchy and breaking out. You're allergic. I ain't allergic to nothing.
How come seafood isn't on the Thanksgiving table?
Because nobody can microwave seafood later.
Nobody.
Hey,
yeah.
We had lobster mac and cheese one year. We had some so damn good. But we got it catered. That shit was so. Okay. Shout out to the caterers that working hard, getting paid, getting that money. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know Keith Lee coming to Houston, right? Okay, I'll stop.
Honey baked workers. Oh my God.
I know it's gonna sound crazy.
What?
Honey baked ham for $58 for their ham. If you just go to the grocery store and you just use the same seasonings that are not in that little pack, that just get you a ham from the grocery store, and you just use the seasonings that's in your drawer, and just probably get some honey or something like that. You can make the same honey baked ham for like $15 to $18. I made the mistake. Yeah, 3 years ago, I went to honey baked ham, and I was like, I really want to try honey baked turkey. No. I also made the mistake of going to Popeyes and getting their Cajun turkey. Don't ever do that.
Granny Greg went to Popeyes to get his turkey this year.
Better than going to Boston Market. Shout out to him. He did what he had to do to be great. Okay, leave that man alone.
Yeah. Granny Gigi trying to justify it.
I'm always gonna look out for my guys. I'm gonna defend y'all in court.
I stole somebody's baby for Thanksgiving this year. I got a young bird. I got a young turkey.
Oh my goodness.
Because I was like, I don't want to have all this leftover meat, and it's just me and the girls. So I got a young bird this year.
So I guess the most important question is, who's getting stuffed after Thanksgiving dinner?
That is my plan. I want to be.
Yeah, I know it's still recording, right?
Not me, because I can't take Wang on a full stomach.
Granny, my cousin's in here talking about sexual stuff, not I.
Get his ass out of here. That's what you gonna like. That's the other thing. Y'all be wondering why no one of your cousins want to hang out with you no more. This. I don't know why they do me like those guys, but you always was a snitch.
Hey, look, y'all know that cousin.
Like I love once again. I was never the snitch. I don't know. I ain't gonna kick it with you, man. Cause I was telling my wife about this, and my sister would vouch for this. when kids, I was never that stupid kid. I just go do stuff with my cousins to do it. I'm never that. And I be looking back, y'all about to do what? Y'all about to go, what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I will legit be, I will be in the sight of the adults. So they're like, everybody get that ass whooping. I was the cousin. I was just sitting back I'm like, I wish I could cross my legs. Like,
tell you something. A lot of things go down in that back room.
A lot, man.
What be going down?
Ignorance. Hey,
what be going down, boss? I can tell Granny. Let me know what's going down so I can tell Granny right now. Granny Nathaniel went back down there. What be going down, Shan?
I can't.
I'm telling them.
All I'm saying is, parents, please periodically go in that back room and pop up on them kids.
Be back. No, stay back there. You need to have like a designated adult just be back there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I've been in them situations. I've seen, man. No, you cannot trust these children. And usually be hey, shout out to my man. He ain't my little cousin, but he my little cousin. But he didn't got so big, man. But that little boy was so smart. I had one of my cousins. This little girl, she was like, she went back in the front and said, the boys won't let me play with them. They this and this. Man, completely put a battery in my uncle back. Complete, like he was hyped up. They won't let you do what? He came back there huffing puff, knocked the door down damn near, and was like, hey, so-and-so said you ain't letting them play. No, that's not true. And like, no, and all the boys, he ain't believing none of the boys. The one they always counting out. He ain't ugly, but the one they always trying to put this out, he don't know that. He like, well, I recorded the whole thing. She going over hitting kids. They trying to let her play. She just cutting up. He got her acting the fool and left and told, I like that. He got a future for himself. Let me tell you that. He saved. You know how many ass whoopings he protected? Do you know how many booty cheeks that was saved because of him? You it was at least 5 boys, 10 cheeks. Oh man. Just because he like, I got everything recorded. Hey, I was like, once again, before that, I one of them people I put hands. With a camera up on me, it ain't gonna be no recording, no camera popping out, okay? But I appreciate the ones who do record them situations. I'll never think about it, but he saved a lot of booty. Like, them cousins need to be telling that story later on in life. You remember when so-and-so recorded so-and-so, she went and told on it, like, we didn't do that, we was innocent. You know how many Tory Lane motherfucking fans love that? Like, and then
Granny, they said I'm the ugly cousin.
Oh my God.
Well, baby. What?
Now when you
when your granny throw that at you, oh well, baby, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, you really the ugly cousin.
My mom wants white rum in the kitchen.
That's a Jamaican thing, I'm assuming.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to put it in.
I got some Jamaican rum. I drink Appleton. That's what I'm drinking right now. Appleton Estates.
Oh wow! Shout out to you.
Black-owned Jamaican rum.
That's the marketing rum that they sell when you go to Jamaica. That makes sense to me.
I just know it's black-owned. So I have 5 different tequilas.
White rum cheesecake. Sit you on your ass.
Oh, that sounds good. You want to send that over?
Booty, butt, cheeks.
You gotta make it because it's a certain measurement of rum you gotta put in there with the ingredients, so it's gonna be off.
Hey, shout out to your mom, Shan. She good.
Yeah, she's amazing. And Appleton is good, Drake. I like it too. Don't make it seem like it's not good. I like it too. I'm tearing it up. Appleton.
Oh, Appleton! I ain't know. Appleton's delicious. Like, I got Appleton Estates. I got Uncle Nearest, like the premium stuff, and I got some De Leon. And there's something else I got this black on down there. But man, hey, that motherfucker Puff Daddy.
Boy, he paid that right off.
It be killing me when people be acting surprised. y'all know y'all know Puff Daddy. We didn't got Puff Daddy hinted enough to what life he's about.
Right.
Okay, enough.
And Granny Drake talking about family business again.
Hey, that's what Brandon. No, and I'm gonna tell you, Granny, you got to check him.
Right.
This man be having this man be having freak offs, and I'm a freak. I'm like, but the thing is how you go by, but the way he paid it, and once again, and he made a video. I'm like,
I saw that. Talking about it's a Good Friday.
And you just got out. Hey, when a villain's a villain, know you a villain. Like what you go? He's working the system that's worked for a white man forever. And his last album sucked.
When I was telling people this shit, this was Clubhouse. This is even in the spaces you were creating. People were looking at, Gray, how the fuck you know? I'm like, yo, the shit been out for fucking like 14, 15 years.
But he'll tell you. It's right in your face.
And I played the video of him, Kevin Hart, and Usher. And he was talking about, remember when you used to lay in the bed, we used to play, and I would tickle you and shit. I'm like, ain't nobody think this shit was weird, bro. Like, was it just me?
Everybody else thought it was weird. And everybody else thought it was weird.
I'm sitting there, like, one dude told me, he's like, maybe you just hating on Diddy. I'm like, bro, like, there's no way you could be hating on somebody like that. Like, even when Carisha, she said this shit earlier this year about, like, now she like being peed on and shit.
You don't like Diddy. I completely forgot.
Bro, I swear to God, bro.
This man is blocked on Twitter by Puff Daddy.
Yes.
Like, it's a difference. That's all. Like, why would you? And I was like, why would somebody have like? But people do be hating. I like because he got it, and I like.
Yo, and the thing is, it's not even a hate for Diddy. It's just the fact that it's like we know you got Biggie killed. You know that you got Tupac killed. Like all.
I've been saying this since I was a little boy, though. I can't argue with that.
Come on now.
It makes no sense.
About to bring the CIA over here.
Ain't no point out of the blue, like, but like, nah, like, because that's the thing, and he's acting it out. That's the point. We see it live. Hello? Like, what's old boy name? We seen Nino Brown. Everybody be praising Nino Brown as like just such a dope person. Same thing with Scarface. Those are some horrible friends and individuals. I hope y'all know that, right?
They are.
Nino snitched on everybody. Compared being a boss to Nino, Nino snitched on his whole crew, and he was protecting himself with babies. He was using little black babies as human shields.
Yo, when he lifted that girl so he didn't get shot, I said,
that's what I'm talking about. That little girl, that little black little girl, and he look. And I don't forget when I grew up. Y'all want to be like this motherfucker? What's wrong with y'all? I watched Scarface for the first time in college when I was like 21.
21.
Thinking I'm about to be like such a. This motherfucker's a weirdo. Oh my God. He has a lot of mental illnesses. This the motherfucker y'all got on the post on your wall. Why? You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, Diddy freak man.
That's like me having a poster of Mr. on my wall back here from The Color Purple.
Or
do you understand how wild that would be?
Like, or if you was out here raving for Mystical.
Hey, Mystical dude, man. Hey. I would stop. Oh, let me talk. I would talk about Mystical. Mystical fumbled the bag twice.
Too many times.
Twice. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, the motherfucker, when you go back, listen, when he called himself the Pussy Crook, Mystical.
That was wild, bro.
That's not just once. That's his name. Like he's known as the Pussy Crook, and he actually out here stealing pussy. And when people it's hard for us not to believe them when you go by the Pussy Crook, and then you having your lyrics how you take it. Like, you didn't recognize it. You thought he just talking, like, figuratively. He's really not doing this, okay? No.
He warned all of us.
Yo, the man really said,
watch yourself.
That's like saying, he does. I click it and go. I come in the room with my dick in my hand. Cool.
Then he said, don't make me leave here with my foot in your ass. Then said, be cool.
Be cool.
And don't worry about how I'm ripping this shit. When I'm flipping and I'm kicking, nigga, this is just what I do. That nigga.
Greg is rapping aggressive rapper lyrics again.
Hey, he really should be in the top 5 best rappers. If he didn't fuck his career off as much as this, because he is super talented.
Mm-hmm.
Super talented. But yeah, that's wild work right there. And y'all watch Dwight Howard's live. When I was just scrolling TikTok, I know that who ain't there. I know that ain't who I think it is.
I can't do it, yo. Like I'm trying to stay away from that. The Dwight Howard shit. I can't do it.
It's a lot.
Hey,
There's a
helping people out. So.
In my
bedroom.
Dwight Howard said, "I can keep a secret." When he said that, I was like, "This nigga's 7'2". Talking about he can keep a secret. What? You walking into the fucking Super 8 talking about, yeah, I'm about to be a booty bandit.
You know, like, how I did have on the show.
My God, Granny, you gotta hear what they talking about up in here now.
Exactly. And that's be the conversation too. That's the problem. This be the conversation. Like what these little kids talk. Like it is always one or two cousins that the people get mad when you say it, but fast, mad as you fast. Like, ooh, I saw your mama got the Rose toy. What is the Rose?
Mm-hmm. Then they be going in your stuff. They be going in your drawers and stuff.
Shane, get that out of your mouth.
So funny story about the fucking Rose toy. So at the holiday party last year, that was one of the white elephant gifts.
No.
Who ended up with it?
That was. You're not supposed to bring a sex toy to a holiday Christmas party.
Not a white elephant either, because it's not really gifted to the person that you want to give it to anyway.
No lie.
Hold on. I actually see Shan. If Shan was our cousin growing up, Shan would be the one that put it in her mouth or her nose, licking her quick. Like, that's all that's playing in my head. Shan would be the one to do. Like, why would you? Hey, we had to.
When I was at my tech job, this lady, she's she gifted me a sex whip.
That's okay. She knew he was nasty.
The old lady was freak. She was
trying
to put y'all on game.
Granny, I think Shan needs to charge her thing right here.
See?
I'm like, oh my God, I still got it though.
Did you just say I still got it?
No, it's okay. I have an older woman that I felt like she's my mentor. She definitely gifted me a dildo. She wanted me to explore myself. I didn't. Not when she said it like that.
You say that aggressively. I've never heard. Maybe that means your New Jersey in accent or something, but
I don't know. Yeah, because when I said it sounded.
Yeah, it sounded like very explicit. Like this whole show changed. I don't know. Like the whole energy shifted. Like what? I don't even feel like being like. I don't know if I should be here right now.
This
is Thanksgiving after everybody ate. This is the conversations that happen after.
What was the name of that? I need it, man, for real. I need to cover. What was that old white lady from? Was it Ruth? Was it something?
Dr. Ruth whispering again.
Sex lady.
Man, yeah, that old lady taught me some freaky shit growing up. I'm sorry. Y'all remember Dr. Ruth?
Yes, I remember her.
I know
we were too young. Man, she used to say, "This is the clitoris. This is the like the little short German." Was she German or something? Or was she American?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got a German accent from, but shout out to Dr. Ruth.
Granny Drake watching German porn again.
She watching. See, and look. He watching what? He watching what? German porn. Which porn? What do you know? Nah, your ass about to get whooped.
Right.
I didn't know. Like, man, it's always good seeing a snitch get a whooping.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the parent think the grandparent be wanting to do it because they be tired of y'all. What's that little black boy that was like, my Grammy told me that my mama is in jail for stealing. Mm-hmm. Cause she know you done told her business too. Mm-hmm. Man, well, when you grow in a family, it's like a mob. Because you can't have the snitches in your family either. You gotta set examples. Mm-hmm.
Who wanna get the food out the kitchen? Come now, because I'm putting the food up.
Hey, we going in the refrigerator anyway. Like we ain't.
Yeah, I'll be
Man.
picking at the refrigerator.
Hey,
That's me.
I'm that cousin, y'all. But I'm so sweet. I'm that cousin when they put it away. I'm late at night munching with my fat. It makes sense now. It makes sense.
I'm gonna take a piece of ham and I'm not gonna warm it up.
That's okay. I don't judge you.
You know what? I was about to say this. But they be doing that with the mac and cheese. Do y'all ever eat cold macaroni and cheese?
Granny Drake, it's time to tell Drake to turn off the Zoom.
Look, y'all tell me y'all coworkers don't be doing that. I be bringing food in like I made. They're like, okay, I be like, okay, you just warm it up. Don't need to warm it up. You eating it cold?
I've eaten cold pizza, but not cold macaroni.
I'm talking about cold like mac, like stuff that you like cold. Like I'm like, y'all eat that cold. Now I was thinking like, but you slice that turkey up and put some Miracle Whip on that bread.
For facts, put on like some bread. It's over.
I don't have no problem eating cold turkey.
Stick that meat right in my mouth.
I'm thinking about like it's the way that the cheese feel in my mouth, and if the cheese is not right, the cheese combination is not right for the mac and cheese, I can't eat it cold.
Say that.
It gotta be cuttable.
It has to be the consistency.
Yeah, because even if you still want flavor, because sometimes with mac and cheese you don't really taste it until it's warm.
Everybody, don't put the raisins in nothing. Okay.
I love raisins, but I don't want raisins in nothing. So no surprise meals.
No surprise.
I'll put raisins in my oatmeal cookies.
But we don't have oatmeal cookies on Thanksgiving.
And that's okay. That's a dessert. We talking about like.
We didn't even talk about desserts.
They jumping on me again.
I make a mean banana pudding, make a mean lemon icebox pie.
Pineapple upside down cake. I love it.
I really like coconut custard pie, and I don't know how, but I like it a lot.
A pound cake from the scratch will have me on my
That's
ass.
a dessert. A 57-year-old auntie.
This woman, Gigi, got the wildest dessert.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Coconut custard.
That's a certain type of
consistency.
That's a look of consistency.
You definitely got a Jerry curl right now, Gigi.
I like it a lot. Like if I could eat the whole pie by myself, the crust, everything. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
I hate how people eat Jello.
Man, I don't love me some Jello, man.
No.
You know what? Hey, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go downstairs and love my wife.
Gigi acting like the auntie with the baby hair.
Yeah, leave me alone.
The one that be smelling like cigarettes.
I was just about to say that shit. I always wear leopard. I always got leopard something.
With that fake ass leather coat.
Man, why do we have the same auntie? Why? That's
just because I like the pie, y'all let me be. Let me be great.
Nah, that's on what's Puff Daddy be having. That's on
I ain't king shaming.
You right.
I ain't king shaming.
R.I.P. to Snoop Dogg's lips. He gotta stop smoking.
Man, I think he's sick. You know, but I ain't gonna gossip. Yeah. I don't know.
What's the point? Sir.
That's Snoop. He like the smoke ambassador.
Wait, did you say what's the point, Shan? Like,
I know.
See, look like.
I think Shan is Vernon. Yeah, that's Vernon.
When my uncle got throat cancer, he said that he was like, no, I'm not gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna keep right on going. All this, he lived another 2 months. It was like, nah, I can live another 6. Nah, let me go ahead and get this wrapped. Like, for instance, your people. If he was alive, I would have to be all the way the person y'all know now. If he was alive, I've absorbed some of that energy, that influence that he had on my life. Okay.
Yes.
So when I be cussing, like 90% of my cursing ways come from him. He was a very aggressive, like. Once again, I call him the gay Samuel Jackson. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it.
Wait, so okay, because when I think about that, I think about snakes on a plane. So do I just think about the gay version of how he would say, take these motherfucking planes, take these motherfucking snakes off these motherfucking planes, but in a more sassy version? Give me
not so much sassy. It's like he's one of them, like, because he was tall, bald black man, and once again, if I could do a movie about him. Like, he had a very interesting life. But when I tell you, he'll have the inflection at the end, and the way he'll say it fast, and he'll have more like piercing curse words. How he cuss you out, because it'll be fast, and he used to be once again the choir instructor, the choir lead. All those things they can say stereotypical. My uncle's that, okay, and still was like, and a bootlegger. He could have been he could be a character on Peabody. Let me tell you that, hands down. But when I say he
down in the city where the people get naked,
hey,
when I tell you he had when we talk about we call it discernment. When I tell you, he called out kids when they look, he's like, they're gonna be this when they get older, they're gonna be this when you're older, they're gonna be this gonna happen to him. I believe I had that same discernment because I can call out the same thing. But when I saw him call my brother downtown, that was his nickname because he could be in jail all the time. He called my other niece, he had a nickname for her, basically she could be fast, she could have a kid at an early age, and did. Be denying it, but did. And then he called out like me, like I was like, it was like the professor, like Mr. I always deserve respect. It was like, and this is when we like 4, 5 years old. Okay. Family, we be knowing when somebody have a little bit of a, okay. Then is that, and they be high. You ain't gotta hide with our family. You gonna have some people that go say they go judge you, and they probably couldn't live the life they wanted to live themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another conversation.
It is, because I have a whole different conversation with that, because I have an aunt that still hasn't like come out, but she's been living with her partner, friend, because I don't know, but for a long time. I mean, for the point where this woman is now my aunt too. Yeah, I don't.
What's up?
But she still hasn't come out yet, so I could definitely understand that.
Who's alive? Who's alive older than them?
What do you mean?
You said this an auntie, right?
Yeah.
Are your grandparents still living?
Both of them are gone now.
Who else is older than them? Your auntie?
Maybe her sisters and brothers.
Because I'm telling you, when some of them old folks pass, that's when they come out.
Yeah, that's what you would have thought, but it still hasn't happened yet. She's still talking about the time when a man asked her to get married, and you're like,
oh, they do that all the time. That's a normal thing. They be killing me. That is the quickest beard they be trying to throw on. They were like, oh, this whole job. Really?
I saw that Janet Jackson poster on your wall. I need you to relax.
Yeah, come on now. You ain't got to play with us. Man, rest in peace, auntie. I remember she told me this after my uncle passed, right, like 18 years ago. Rest in peace. But man, I never get one of my aunties. It was after Thanksgiving, after one of the great conversations that Greg was talking about. And we were talking about everything in the family, all the different persons and behaviors, and the real juicy gossip. Man, but it really talked about older, younger, everything. And we were talking about something about homosexuality in the family. And I was like, we had no problem. Me and my older cousin try to have an understanding. And this is before everything culture, because really bringing people on. But the unique thing was, she was like, well, y'all, I got something to tell y'all. I don't know if y'all know this about, and this one about your uncle. I'm like, what? And I'm like, me and my cousin, we're standing on the edge of our seats. It's like, what? We had to hit the horrible news. He like, he was gay. We're like, what else? That's it. And she was like, yeah. And we being like her sister, and we just all laugh. We always knew that. She was like, what? But y'all love him. Y'all still stand up. Yeah. The fuck? We supposed to hate him? But you got to talk about the time she come from.
Understood.
And we like that's up. Like no matter if he was that or not, we go love him, and that's the same thing with you and our cousins and things. You may have this between you have more people in your family that love you than you think you know. Just because you got so many people somebody in your side, or you can run across one of the cousins and stuff that may say something, we still love you. We got some cousins that get on our damn nerves, and we like, that's what we can't stand, but we still gonna love them. So I know that.
That. I understand that. And like, even when I think about my aunt, even though I want her to come out and be her best self and be true to herself, I do believe that it is how she grew up. And sometimes you kind of stuck in the times and you're not really appreciating who you are today. So I get it.
I'm ready for that ooey gooey. Ooey.
I'm about to go do some taste testing right now.
I think we're talking about two different snacks.
Maybe we are, maybe we're not. I don't know. We're about to find
out. My nephew was talking to my mom earlier today at the shop, and I gave him my phone, and then he got off the phone. He was like, "Why is her name that in your phone?" I said that because that's the only vagina that I ever had. All of my brother's customers looked at me like,
I knew she ate pussy.
Exactly. I was like, that's not what I mean.
Granny Gigi said pussy.
You said what? What that mean? What that mean?
She said the vagina word, Granny.
Listen, bad word right there.
You can't. That vagina's a bad word to my grandma. What are you talking about?
I hate that word vagina. It sounds like you got something on it. What's on it?
Yeah, like take it off.
Somebody, Chan, you just need to make you a dictionary of words you like.
Hey,
that was the best way to put it. Dictionary.
That meat in that taco.
Y'all, New York City.
A great Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. See some of y'all later. Woo! One more week and a half. One more week and a half, and this month is done. Be safe, traveling, please. But yeah, this was great. This was great. Any announcement? Does anybody have any announcements for the pod or anything?
Only thing I can add is, check out always everything culture, baby, first and foremost. I'll check out the series that we rolling with this awesome person right next to me, Shan. The talks they don't want to have. I think I'm saying it correctly. I think I got it down now.
Yeah.
We're talking about some dope stuff. We're talking about the experience of American descendants of slaves and people consider themselves Black in America.
Yeah.
But yeah, we rocking with that. We about to drop some more makings of use. We got some beautiful people that's been on. The studio's coming somewhat together. Y'all check out the Amazon wish list on TikTok. Go throw some things, housewarming go come up soon. We ain't gonna call it a housewarming, but it gonna be lit. We got a name for it. We're gonna drop to y'all. We got some treats. We got some goodies for you, motherfuckers. All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. New episodes dropping on Monday. All that shit. Drake and I still need to record because we've been changing it because of me. Apologies. But yeah.
But we have to have you here, Shan, because it could have been a lot worse, baby. But you here with us.
Too.
Agreed. Did they get your call? Did they finally get your call?
Did the what?
Did they finally get your call?
Yeah, I could take it home, but I just can't take it on the highway. So I'm kind of like waiting for them to tell me when they go fix it. But my lawyer was like, "So how much left do you have to pay on that truck?" And I told him. He's like, "Okay." I said, "If they gonna pay it off, let them pay it off." Shit. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I had a great time tonight. It was nice.
Me too. My nipples stayed in my bra. It's all good.
For you. I slipped out. My bad. I'm gonna put myself on
Hey,
mute.
Gigi wins for the night with that right there. That was like, I don't know what with Gigi addiction tonight, but everything she been saying come with like an explanation point. She ain't screaming it, but you know she meant it. Like I felt that right here. I felt that like the little me in the background. Yeah, there's like Gigi's like the little person background for you.
All right, y'all. So we are out of here. We have Al Sharp Tongue on Twitter, on X. We got Shambi Potting on X, Baylorism on X, Everything Culture on X, G Carly 7 on X. You can find us, okay? But if you ain't got shit to talk about, don't come find us. Okay.
Who baby is this on the bed?
We pot out here, okay? We show up. Okay. We got things to do and we show up. But it's all good. It's all good.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Be great.
Pop that pussy on my handstand.
Granny, she on that shit again.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Podfam part 2. This is it. This is the end. If you are traveling, do what I said. If you are meeting with family that you don't really like with that, make it quick and snappy. Grab a plate and leave. Okay. Do not interrupt your grandpa and your grandma prayer. Okay. I know they're going to thank the cows and the chickens and everything, but do not interrupt them. Okay. If you have grandparents and great grandparents and your parents, you are very lucky and you should treat it like you won because you won. Okay. I don't have grandparents anymore. I only have one parent and she will not be around for my Thanksgiving. And to the pod fam, another year doing this pod thing. None of us have dropped out. None of us have gave up. And if you are thinking about starting a podcast at the end of this year or next year, do that shit. Peace.